Greetings, mere mortals, and welcome back to Monster Month on Half the Battle.
Last week, we got a rat, so let's try something a little more fearsome this week, shall we? How about a crocodile? Meet Crocmaster 2. This figure was released in 2005 with all original body parts.
Hey, hold the phone! What the hell do you think you're doing?
What?
You're not talking about the first toy?
You know, the one from the original line?
That is a completely different character! And also, not a monster! Now, stop with the micromanaging!
Fine.
Now, where was I?
Right, Crocmaster. The first thing you'll notice about this figure is, well...
Well, it's green.
Yeah, dude does not look healthy. He does, however, look nicely intimidating. Usually, characters with, let us say, Liefeld-esque torsos would annoy me, but it fits for a crocodile man. His outfit really has this whole swamp dweller vibe to it. That's the second week in a row we're stuck in the swamp.
And also, for the second time in 2 weeks, I'm reminded of Mortal Kombat.
His head could really have been Reptile from that series, don't you agree? Well, except for the hoses. Those are a little out of place. And pay close attention to his eyes. They are sorta off. It makes him look quite deranged. Wonderful to see. I should also point out, he has no eyebrows.
That's just weird.
Now, let's talk about his accessories. He came with a sword that kinda looks like a cross between a machete and a katana. It's pretty cool and fits for the type of character he is. And of course, since this guy is Crocmaster, he came with a crocodile.
Well, what did you expect? A panda?
It's just a recast of the original animal that came with the first Crocmaster. You'd think they could have gone for a new, more detailed mold, but Hasbro be cheap, yo. Overall, this guy has a great, menacing, threatening look to him, combining brawn with eeriness perfectly. So now, let's talk about the character.
First off, let's address the elephant in the room.
This is the second figure to be called Crocmaster, but he's a completely different character than the first, because the first is dead. Very, very dead. And also, like I said, not a monster. The file card explains that this guy is just the last in a long line of people who have assumed the name. Whoever takes on the mantle has trainees under him, as well as 100 crocodiles, both ready to tear him apart at the first sign of weakness. Kinda got a Sith thing going there, doesn't he? So, whoever is the Crocmaster won't last long unless he's the meanest, toughest mother out there. Like last week, this figure too came in a Valor vs. Venom 2-pack. In this case, he was packaged with Bomb Strike.
This pairing, once again, makes not one goddamn bit of sense.
Neither character is mentioned in the other's file card. But in Bomb Strike's case, it is mentioned that she was kidnapped by her evil brother, Blackout, who works for Cobra.
So why the hell weren't those two in a versus pack together?
And, like last week, Muskrat would have been an ideal candidate to be packaged with Crocmaster, since they both operate in the goddamn swamps.
You wanna know the funniest thing? That isn't even what pisses me off about the file card the most.
You see, at no point does it explain why he's green. In fact, there isn't a single thing on the card that indicates he's a monster, while he clearly is. Because, on average, people aren't green, unless you're the Hulk or something. So yeah, even though the whole Valor versus Venom shtick is Cobra is using animal DNA on humans, the file card neglects to mention any of that. Instead, it just rambles on explaining why this guy is not the first Crocmaster, as if anybody cared.
Well, we're just gonna have to make up our own backstory then, won't we?
It's pretty freaking easy. Cobra injected a test subject, or hell, why not the corpse of the original Crocmaster, with the Venom Serum, giving him crocodile qualities.
There, one sentence. That's all it would have taken to put on the file card.
In conclusion, the figure is cool and creepy, excellent qualities. But the character is woefully underexplained, meaning even some hack on the internet could come up with a worthwhile explanation.
Until next time, mere mortals, for the final episode of Monster Month.